Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
Hello everybody, welcome back to General Admission Wrestling Evolution. Coming off of an incredible Bash at the Beach week, or I guess week plus, had some delays in there again. I apologize for that. But we are back and ready to go. And we return with the tag champs, Eddie Hernandez and Yunn Park. Both of these men were in the Rumble on the Beach. Unfortunately for them, not at the same time. Otherwise, they might have been able to do some real damage in that event. But still the tag team champions after defeating Pretty Bad Deal a couple weeks ago right here on Evolution. By the way, folks, if you're not already, make sure you join the Discord. Link is down in the description. It's the greatest community in wrestling, and it's only right there. Hey, look, no disrespect to Aussies, don't kneel, but this is a different level of competition than Pretty Bad Deal. Let's just be honest about what these guys are. But with that being said, that doesn't mean that they're not dangerous, specifically when it comes to Flyboy. These two might not have been able to figure it out as a team just yet, but certainly as individuals, whether it's Shane Thorne teaming with his TMDK partner Nick Miller, who is now sidelined with an injury, or it's Flyboy, a former Academy champion. On their own, these two are dangerous, so who's to say they won't put it together right now? And we're just gonna square up here to start off Evolution. Flyboy ducks the kick, but he eats a chop. Yunn Park, springboard Pele. Park, great start here for the champs. Thorne there to break up the cover. And now Thorne and Eddie Hernandez going after Yunn Park from behind. Springboard elbow. Look at the teamwork. Park stunned Thorne with a springboard elbow, and Eddie Hernandez follows up. And now immediately it's Yunn Park alone. Hurricane countered by Flyboy, but Park grounds him. Rolling soul butt. We've got a high energy match to start things off here on Evolution. And it's only going to get higher energy as we go on. Park with the moonsault. Park makes the cover. Yunn Park and Eddie Hernandez have put away. Aussies don't lead. Textbook teamwork from the tag team champions. And post-Bash at the Beach, it's a huge win to start things off for these two, who suffered disappointment in the Rumble on the Beach, but as a tag team, there is still no one better.
Travel like wildfire.
Oh, look at this. Speak of no one better. Garrett Gibson, the Academy champion, the Apex champion, until it was stolen from him by Lancelot. And now we know, after Jason Parker's announcement at Bash at the Beach, that Garrett Gibson and Lancelot will lock horns in the first ever 3 strikes match. And that's coming up in 2 weeks, folks. So I'm telling you right now, we are going into overdrive when it comes to that historic contest. And so now, Garrett Gibson, the man who lost his title because of Lancelot, is going to get to decide the rules of the first fall of that match. And I think that's what we're about to hear. 3 months ago, I stood in this spot, in front of you all, the happiest man on earth. I gave damn near every ounce of blood I had to win the Academy title back at Nitro. And there was nothing I wanted to do more than celebrate with the people who helped make that a reality. Well, it's a mite different now. And I don't blame Derrick Cole as much as I blame myself for what happened a couple months ago. As dishonorable as it is to win the way he did, I was stupid for not thinking Lancelot would come back. So, y'all know the deal with the 3 strikes match. And y'all know that I get to pick the rules of the first fall. And I've actually thought a lot about this. I've thought about it since the day I lost my title. See, when I lost the Academy Championship the first time, all I wanted to do was get it back. Everything I did, every move, every punch I threw moved me closer to being champion again. That's all I've ever wanted to be. But now? Well, now I gotta be honest. Now, I'm not looking at that belt at all. Not yet. Because now all I want is to make Lancelot pay. He's tried to end my career more than once, and in 2 weeks, he's gonna try to do it again. But I've never been more ready for the challenge. I never came up against an underground wrestler until the Storm Chaser tournament. Never met one, never knew what it was like. Now here we are, the greatest underground promotion in the world. And here I am, a former amateur wrestler and football player from a town you ain't never heard of. I wasn't supposed to be here, scrapping with the best from places like Atlanta and New York, and I damn sure wasn't supposed to be throwing down with one of the greatest underground wrestlers of all time, but god damn it, here we are. So Lancelot, after all this time, I know you still think you can outwork me. You still think you're better than me because of your background and because of mine. But I'm gonna tell you this, there ain't no man in the world who has worked as hard as I have to improve myself. Lancelot, the first strike in 2 weeks will be an underground match. You wanna call yourself king of the underground? No rules, pinfall, submission, or knockout, anywhere in the arena. Lancelot, I am Texas strong and Texas proud, and that means more than any label you can give yourself. God bless you all, God bless Texas, and God willing, I'll be back to talk to you all soon. Well, here on Evolution, we got ourselves a new champion at Bash at the Beach. Let's take you back. Yamamoto, who for years has been considered the top young talent in the world of women's wrestling. She came here to GAW to become not just the best young wrestler, but the best wrestler on the planet. And finally, she fulfilled her destiny in South Padre Island. There was some bad blood between her and Lazara, and Moto made Lazara pay for any of what many people perceive to be Lazara's arrogance coming into the match. Yamamoto with the Rainmakers, and Moto walks out of that match the new Rise champion, and well deserved for the woman who was anointed by none other than Kazuchika Okada as the next big thing in wrestling. And folks, we're gonna get to see her in action next week. New Rise champion Yamamoto hits the ring once again on Evolution next Monday. So make sure you're subscribed so you can see that and so much more.
First off, you don't run nothing. All talking, no team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this. Paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like
Xavier Cross had a big-time performance in the Rumble on the Beach. Impressed a lot of people with his showing there. But unfortunately for Cross, unable to get the job done in that contest. So he's hoping to turn it around here against another man that many consider to be the future of GAW. Xavier Cross coming out of Second City Wrestling. One of the best there is, at least in terms of potential. Prove it here against Max Ultimate. Talk about a guy with all kinds of potential. Ultimate teamed up with his Ultimate Flight team partner, Ramon Gutierrez, to take on the Gotti crime family on the admission fee. They came up short there, but you can't blame them for that. But if there's one thing that Max Ultimate has proven, it's that he maybe has the most potential of any wrestler, at least on Evolution right now. So here we go, Xavier Cross, Max Ultimate, two potential future Apex champions, locking horns, and Cross immediately showing that he's more than just a dirty brawler. By the way, folks, check out our Spotify playlist. Link is down in the description. All the music from across GAW, all in one place, including Max Ultimate's hype entrance music. Maybe that's just me. That's how I feel. First cover for Cross into 1 count. So this is obviously a clash of styles. Cross, the former hockey player, tremendous brawler, submission wrestler, and he rolls Max Ultimate straight into a knee bar. Right on cue, Xavier Cross going for the submission. Ultimate, on the other hand, tremendous athlete, very savvy young wrestler. And throughout his training and teaming with Ramon Gutierrez, he has picked up a lot of that lucha style. And we're seeing it here, beautiful arm drag. That's the sort of thing that Max Ultimate has really improved on. Lots of quick movements, snappy wrestling. That's what Lucha Libre is all about, and that's what Ultimate continues to learn. Ultimate back and cross up. Look at these striking combinations. Ultimate caught him coming in a Pele kick. Again, you can't blame Ultimate and Gutierrez for losing to Gotti crime family. We know how dominant those men are. Ultimate nearly got the job done right there. But Ultimate has shown more than anything else that he is resilient. He never gives up. He made that clear last season, and it's just more and more clear now. Ultimate survived the early onslaught from Cross, and now Ultimate has the upper hand. Ultimate from the top went for a tornado, but Cross, he gave him the nope on that one. Cross gave everything he had to get out of the way. And Max Ultimate, again, just showing you the toughness. Yeah. And Ultimate, he's going to go to the wall with a beautiful springboard kick. That's what we've come to expect from him. Ultimate found his mark. Ultimate hooks the leg. Max Ultimate defeats Xavier Cross. And if there's one thing we know about Ultimate, as always, so many weapons in the arsenal. He made that absolutely clear last season. And Ultimate, once again, a guy who had to suffer a little bit of disappointment at Bash at the Beach, but he bounces back in a big way. That is a huge win over Xavier Cross. And coming up next is our main event, Midnight, the man who shocked the world at number 30 in the Rumble on the Beach. He returns to action, but first, we hear from the man who absolutely dominated that Rumble up until the very end. I'm talking about Igris. Igris is on the warpath right now. The most dominant performance we have ever seen from anyone in the Rumble. 52:02. 10. Those are the numbers representing my historic performance in the Rumble. But still, I put on that performance only for that jealous loser to return, cost me my match. And yes, I said my match, because look back at the tape. I was running laps around Storm and Evolution like these pros were rookies. At the same time, I became the strongest, the fastest, the best pro wrestler in the world, underground or not, better than your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. But Midnight had to come and hog the glory. It should have been me in the final two. It should have been me and not Adam Cole. It should be me getting ready to challenge Derrick Cole, but instead, everyone's talking about Cole, about Midnight, about Drew, as if I didn't outperform each and every one of them. You people, you fans watching this, eating it up, you make me sick. And I'm gonna put all of your favorites on notice right now. Reaper District 7 is going to dismantle this roster until we are on top. Gore is coming. I've been playing it back in my head since it happened. I can feel the shovel cut into my back still. I can feel my spine cracking against the mat. TJ, I don't like having to look back on shit like this. You ever wonder what makes a legendary athlete? I know you have, because you ain't never been there. It's always looking forward, TJ. You make your money in the future, not in the past. And speaking of money, TJ, you ain't slick, pal. I know someone put some money on my head. If there wasn't money involved, even a dumb bastard like you would know when you're beaten. But TJ, I'm gonna tell you something. I've had money on my head my whole life. When superstars move, the haters follow. We've been knowing that, and haters would give up every dime they got just to take someone like me down. But my homie Cat Williams said to be grateful for the haters, and god damn it, I am. TJ, thank you. I am grateful for your bitch ass, because you're about to make me more money than any bounty you could collect. And I'll hold my title high again in the prime time where I goddamn belong. Igris, who proved just how dominant he can be now with an axe to grind, or the current Apex champion with absolutely no recourse left but to whoop some butt. I don't know what is scarier. All I know is I'm just glad I don't have to face either of those guys. I'm glad I don't have to be near either of those guys. I'm glad I don't have to be near Ulysses Sky either, but just because he kind of annoys me, just as a person. I've talked to him, little irritating person. You can see it. You can see it. But he is a man who has a history with Midnight, of course, when Midnight was the Raw champion, and now Midnight making his shocking return at Bash at the Beach. Now he's going to get the opportunity to prove that he has not lost a step. Was Midnight's return for the first time since Nitro at number 30 that genuinely shocked the GAW community. You can see it over in the Discord, and again, join the Discord. Best community in wrestling, and that's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. Whether it was people hyped over Midnight at number 30, absolutely blown away by Igris' 10 elimination performance, or of course, just talking nonstop about Adam Cole returning to win the whole thing. You do not want to miss any of the discussion going on in the Discord. And Midnight sparked so much of that by again returning for the first time since Nitro, the man who introduced the Raw Championship to GAW. Then of course lost his undefeated record to Santanico, who still remains undefeated. Beautiful cutter from Ulysses Sky. Sky looking to get back on track as well, but this is a really difficult match for him to do that in, considering how dominant Midnight has been. And for those of you that were not with us for Season 2, that you may not be familiar with Midnight, this man, there is nothing that he cannot do, and I mean nothing. Midnight, he epitomizes the underground. The underground is all about versatility. It's about adaptability. It's about toughness. There is no one more adaptable, versatile, or downright tough than Midnight is. Ulysses Sky off the wheelbarrow into the DDT, and Sky follows it up with a springboard moonsault, but you can see there's almost nothing he can do to keep Midnight down. Midnight was going for an absolute record as far as champions in GAW are concerned. Midnight is one of the most dominant ones, and you can relive all of that over on the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. Full title histories of all of our championships dating back to 2005, or in Evolution's case, dating back just over a year. It was a year ago that Midnight brought the Raw Championship into GAW and proceeded to have one of the most prolific reigns of all time with that championship. And now Midnight, a little tribute here to the late great Scott Hall with the Racer's Edge. Underground wrestlers, many of them are students of the game. They're some of the biggest wrestling fans in the world. And that's why you see that sort of influence take hold. Midnight going for the elbow drop. Ulysses Sky able to dodge it, and now Sky, nope, you're gonna need more than that. Look at the non-stop go of Midnight. Sky with a flatliner, but you can just see there's almost nothing Sky can do to keep Midnight down long term. Midnight just keeps getting to his feet, keeps getting up. Sky, he went for the Phoenix Splash. Midnight rolled out of the way. Ulysses Sky just trying to take him by surprise here. He's trying to do anything he can to keep Midnight down. This is what underground wrestling is about, folks. Again, if you weren't with us for Midnight as Raw Champion, week in and week out, absolutely dominating performances. But you got to give it to Ulysses Sky. Lots of variety to Sky's offense right now. That is probably the biggest improvement he's made to his game, but still cannot keep Midnight down. Another one count for Sky, and Midnight dragon screw leg whip. That was a powerful one. Midnight makes the cover, just trying to keep Sky on his toes. Sky able to kick out at 2, but Midnight, you do not want Midnight to get going. That's what I mean. Yankee Destroyer. This is not what you want to see from Midnight, and this is really not what you want to see from Midnight. Sleepwalker. Good night, Ulysses Sky. No one has ever kicked out of the Sleepwalker, and no disrespect to Ulysses Sky, I don't think it's going to start now. Midnight hooks the leg, and Midnight wins the main event. He soaked up a lot of the punishment from Sky, but it didn't matter. Great performance from the former and first Raw Champion. And is he thinking of going after that title again? Is he thinking of the Apex Championship? Or is he thinking maybe going straight after Igris, who cost him an opportunity against Adam Cole in the Rumble on the Beach? Only time will tell, and we have so much more time here on GAW. Folks, thank you so much for joining us. Rookie of the Year returns. And after the absolute chaos in the Rookie Showcase, you do not want to miss it. That is on Wednesday. And then, of course, Friday Night Storm featuring the Rumble on the Beach winner, Adam Cole. He will address all of us for the first time since winning the Rumble. That is on Friday. It's a packed week here on GAW. You don't want to miss a second. So subscribe, and we'll see you next time. We appreciate you.